everyone, Medical Level Up here. We're back again with another video. Today's video is going to be about a normal ECG. We're going to draw all the leads. Just remember as a concept that when the current is parallel to the direction of the lead, it's going to be detected as positive. When it's against the lead, it's going to be negative. So we're going to draw a heart, and we're going to draw lead 1 first. I hope everyone did the exercise that I asked because it's going to be very useful over here. So this video is just me making the leads and plotting the current as we go for every other lead. So SA node to AV node, you got a positive P wave. You've got depolarizing septum, left to right, going against the lead one, so negative Q wave. After which you get a positive R wave. And then when the current goes into LV, it's going to be a negative deflection. And then you get an S wave as well. When the current finishes, it comes back to the isoelectric baseline. You've got a delay, and then you've got the repolarizing current going outward to inward, negative going towards the negative pole. So you've got a positive T wave. The next is going to be lead 3. We've already discussed lead 2 in the previous video. So lead 3 is drawn like this with a negative pole and a positive pole. So pretty much similar positive P wave with a R wave followed by it. And when it goes into the LV, it's going to be negative deflection, formation of S wave, coming back to the isoelectric baseline. Now there's a bit of a variation of T wave in lead 3. In a horizontally placed heart and in a vertically placed heart, when you draw the lead across it, and when you draw the repolarizing current going from outward to inward, in one situation you can see that it's going from negative towards the negative pole of the lead, and you're going to get a nice positive T wave. But in this situation you can see that the negative is going towards the positive aspect of the lead, so you're going to get a negative T wave. So there is some room for variation in lead 3. For now we're just going to make a positive T wave. So you've got the heart and you've got the augmented limb leads. Now, whenever the current is going towards the lead or towards the camera, it's going to detect it as positive. And whenever the current is going away from the lead, it's going to detect it as negative. So we'll draw all 3 leads simultaneously. Now the current is going away from AVR, so a negative P wave in AVR. So the next step is septal depolarization, which is left to right. Towards the apex. And it just shows how the current is simultaneously being recorded in all the leads, going away from one lead, going towards the other lead, and that basically that is the basis of how the ECG current is recorded on the paper, whether it's positive deflection or negative deflection. The repolarizing current is going to be interesting over here. We'll go over a concept where a negative current is detected by the currents in a different manner. So let's say this is green current is the negative current going towards AVR. So if a current which is negative is going away from the camera, it's detected as positive. And if the current is negative and it's going towards the camera, it's detected as negative. So essentially it's pretty much the opposite of what you would expect with a normal current. So a negative current that's going towards AVR is going to be detected as negative. A negative current going away from AVL is going to be detected as positive, and a negative current going away from AVF is going to be positive. And that is why you can see that these three leads are drawn the way I did them. Let's go over the chest leads now. So that's the placement, V1 through V6. We'll do V1 to V2 first. So the P wave is pretty much going to be the same for all the chest leads because they are looking at it in a similar fashion. The amplitude can vary because the leads are at an angle to it. Septal depolarization is recorded as small positive R waves in V1 to V2. The next step is the current going towards the apex, so it's going away from V1 and V2, so you get negative deflection, a relatively large negative deflection because the LV is predominant. And when the current dies out, it comes back to the isoelectric baseline. You have a delay after that, and then comes the repolarizing current. So the repolarizing current, since the LV is predominant, it goes towards the V1 and V2. So ideally, you're supposed to get a negative T wave in V1, because again, it's a negative current coming towards the lead, towards the camera. And you can get a negative or a positive T wave in V2. Going towards V3 and V4, it's pretty much the same when it comes to P wave. The delay, this time the current is going to be quite large in V3 when it comes to the R wave, and pretty much similar when it comes to the R wave in V4. Again, the negative deflection because the current goes in the opposite direction in the left ventricle since it's predominant. And then when it comes back to the baseline, after a delay, you get the repolarizing current. Now the repolarizing current is a negative current going away from these leads, so it's going to be nice positive T waves in both of them. Essentially, lead V5 and V6 are going to be pretty much similar to lead V4, with a positive P wave, a good QRS complex, which is positive, and then another repolarizing negative current going away from V5 and V6, which will result in a positive T wave. And that's how all the leads are made on any. I hope you enjoyed this. If there are any questions, don't hesitate to drop them down in the comment section. I'll be happy to answer any of them individually, or you can write to me on the Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, anywhere you guys want. And please do give us feedback. And thank you so much, and Godspeed.